Are you a fan of Narmaya but finding her hard to play? I sure did when I started, and after 40 hours of practice, I'm here to save you time and start cutting down your opposition. We'll go over all her skills, combos, best sigils, and allies. So with that out the way, let's get into this, yeah? Narmaya's Kyoka's Suigetsu is a lunge towards your enemy. I absolutely love this ability as it helps me stay on the boss when they go across the map, or go from one trash pack to another. Crescent Moon is a disengage that pushes herself away from the enemy. Another fantastic ability that lets her stay safe while keeping up damage. I use this to dodge ground AoEs or melee attacks and then continue my rotation. Apex of Nothingness is another defensive skill that lets her counter any attack, applies a slow, and removes one buff they have. I don't see myself ever removing this skill as it's so strong. Slow is a very powerful debuff, so the more teammates that can have this will make the game easier. Setsuna is a long charge attack that is a two-part attack. The long charge time gets reduced by her butterflies, which we'll cover in a bit. Transient is a multi-hit AoE around her if she's in the free flutter stance, and if you're in the Dawnfly stance, it's a single target attack. Now what are these stances I'm talking about? If you look over on your unique attack button, it'll say either one. You initially start off the fight in free flutter stance, which is indicated by pink butterflies around you. Free flutter stance lets you hold down your attack button for a 270-degree AoE cleave. It's slow by default, but if you do a stance shift combo, this will drastically increase the charge time. Dawnfly stance lets you do a long combo string with your attack button, and it could be identified by the purple butterflies. You could speed up the combo by doing a stance shift combo. Now what is this stance shift combo I've been mentioning? If you open up the command list, you'll see all Narmaya's combo strings. The two important ones you should focus on mastering are the stance shift combos. Now like I said before, both of these are slow to start off, but I learned something to help you out. The game doesn't tell you this about Narmaya, but if you use the skill, you get the speed buff you would from a stance shift combo, so you could start comboing off right away. Isn't that cool? Here's another tip to make learning the stance shift combos easier. For a free flutter stance, after you do the AoE, she will be sheathing her katana, which is the perfect time to swap, or you could look over at your unique attack, which will also change so you know exactly when to press it. For Dawnfly stance, after she does the frontal spin, she'll sheath her katana, which is the perfect window, or you could just look over at your unique attack button again. The general gameplay of Narmaya is to combo your opponent to build up butterflies, which enhances all your skills' damage, Setsuna's charge time, or Apex of Nothingness's potency. You want to use skills when you can't keep the combo going to reduce the downtime from the slow windup. Oh, and before I forget, you can only have 6 butterflies at a time, so try not to sit on them too long as you'll be overcapping on your resources. Link attacks also give you the speed buff, so it's imperative you don't miss any. You can also swap to your desired stance for the situation and keep the speed buff. Narmaya can launch enemies into the air and do an aerial combo, but I rarely found this productive as I rather do the faster ground shift combos. It can be used in fights when you can't combo the boss and you need to deal with adds like the rock golem fight. Moving on to her best sigils. Combo boost is an easy no-brainer as that's what you'll be doing most of the time. Stamina gives the most attack while she's at 100% HP, which is easily doable with Apex of Nothingness and guarding. Lastly, attack power for some raw attack increase since she's on the lower side of the roster. Crit boost may seem odd not to include, but our chances are so low right now I'd rather have consistent damage than RNG damage. Lastly, what's Narmaya's best teammates? As of the demo, I found her to excel really well with any teammate that has crowd control, like Eos Thunder, Catalina's Sacred Winds, or Gandagoza's Infernal Stomp. All of these CC allow the enemy to stay in place, so you can easily combo shift on them, stacking up a bunch of butterflies, and then getting off Setsuna. She doesn't have any damage buffs, so anyone with an offensive buff can be valuable, like Zeta's Signo Drive. Hopefully this video helped you learn how to play Narmaya, and if you have any unanswered questions, then ask down below. And if you enjoyed this guide, consider checking out my Rackham one right here. Until the next video, I'll see ya.